Alright, so I mentioned before that, or at least I think I mentioned before that I had today's train and video all set up, ready to go. However, beforehand, I installed some mods, and that kind of reset all the jobs here. So, things are a little bit different now. Unfortunately, I lost my locomotive too. Now instead we still have D2 over there, but it's a different one. No big deal really. We'll make do. So, make sure we're not missing anything. So, I think could still do a forest run. It's 108 tons. I think there is a 3% grade up to it, so it'd be tricky but doable. Would be nice and also drop something else off in the meantime. So unfortunately those other two forest jobs I had are gone, but we got other options. Could potentially drop something off along the way. Can't do that. That's a hazmat, so all the hazmats over here. Goods factory is way too out of the way, but could do one of these steel mill jobs and kind of just back it in. So now that would be pushing the limit of what our little D2 is capable of, but you know, you have a little bit of fun with it. These two are exactly the same weight, but this one pays more, so I'm going to take it. We're going to take our forest trailers, 153, 100. So that puts us over the limit of what it's capable of. We're taking a risk here, but, you know, let's give it a try. So. Wait, hang on. No, wait, this is going to the goods factory. Why did I think it said steel mill? Goods factory is out of the way. Good thing I decided to double check that beforehand. Okay. Steel mill. This is going to the steel mill. So, let's see. That car is just driving. Yeah, the road traffic mod gets a little confused at times. Still a very impressive mod, though. Got our new locomotive. Well, I guess new old locomotive. It's seen some better days. Nice Conrail livery. Only problem is the logo is upside down for some reason. A bit weird, but it's fine. Let's get this thing all fired up. I have no idea where a job is, though. I didn't even consider that. Obviously, we're going to want to pick up the trailers first, but we're also going to want to run this thing around, too. Let's see. Might take a while to go. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, I was looking around off camera, pondering what jobs to do, and the DE6 is over there, the demonstrator. So yeah, that's already 3 out of 6 demonstrators. We're doing pretty good on that, and I don't even have the license for it yet. Anyways, as I was saying, let's get this thing turned around. Instead of going to the turntable, I'm just going to run it around the Y. Get a glimpse of there. Oh, those are trailers and there's scrap containers. So I think they're both gonna be in that big yard. And I'm yet again low on RAM. Not really noticeable, at least not at the moment. I mean, if it does lag, it feels fine for me, but if it is too laggy for anyone else, then feel free to make note of that. I want to incorporate feedback as much as possible. And since this is a bit of a long train, we're definitely gonna be putting our, I guess our reverse skills to the test. Let's see what we got in the roundhouse. DH4, it looked like. This 282, DM3. Nothing I'm capable of driving just yet, because I don't have the licenses for them. I'll be back for you eventually, D6 demonstrator, but I got a lot of money to earn in the meantime. Yeah, this is absolutely pushing the limits of what this is capable of, but you never know. We might make it. We might. If things go wrong, then I guess things go wrong. Since we're dropping off the cranes last, we want to get those first. I don't think that excavator's gonna stop, is he? Nope. Oh wow, that was a close call. I mean, if he did crash, he was asking for it. That switch. Yeah, you almost got yourself killed, you know that? And he's about to run into the train. What an idiot. I say that as I nearly run into my own train I'm about to couple up to. And just to be sure this is the right train, FH74, FH74. Because I refuse to submit the jobs first, I want to get everything coupled up and save as much time as possible. Oh great, the handbrake's in the back. Just my luck. Alright, so luckily we know both loads are in this yard. What we aren't so lucky with is trying to back this thing up. Visibility is a bare minimum. Can I... Alright, so... while I'm here. Okay, it's the first switch to the right coming into the yard. Yeah, having... I mean, the train remote will definitely be the best thing for this. There are also some other gadgets that'll come in handy, like the train length counter, or the coupler sensor, whatever it's called. Throw that switch right there. Actually, maybe it'd be better look on the other side. This is very challenging to judge. Might just back it in slow enough that it won't cause any damage. I think we've cleared the junction. Although I think that's good. I don't feel like running over. I guess we'll find out. Should I just keep at 10-ish kilometers an hour? And I mean, that's probably the fastest I can couple safely. Some weird spot to put a crossing gate, to be honest. Why not put it at that entrance of the roundabout instead of blocking the entire thing? Or why put a roundabout there to begin with? Like, I think a three-way intersection would do. Went up for no reason and back down. Yeah. Not a perfect mod, but still very impressive. Although the crossing gates and the traffic mods are separate. I do forget if they're made by the same person, though. But either way, they're both very impressive mods. I should also really be watching my speed, although we do seem to be doing pretty good. We're going slow enough that I'm just gonna hop out and... Yeah, these ain't these fancy knuckle couplers. You gotta get out there and attach them yourself. Well, I mean, even with knuckle couplers, you still have to tie in the air yourself. Okay, if we're gonna make the hill out of the harbor, we definitely need to pick up some speed, so let's get going. Now the problem is, even though the steel mill is, it's very close by to where we're going, it is slightly out of the way, so we do have to back up into it. Hopefully it won't be too much of a challenge, but it will be a challenge. Our traction motors are already cooking up. And we're gonna hit the excavator. No time to slow down, that's your own fault. I think just get up to the speed limit as quickly as possible. Probably don't have enough for a slug. That would definitely come in handy, because the DE2 can pull quite a lot when you put a slug behind it. Not sure exactly how much it adds to the tonnage, but it's it definitely makes a difference. Alright, I'll give the traction motors some breathing room. Now here's the test. Are we gonna make it? Probably not, but let's see. Quickest route out of here would probably be a take a right. Although I think keeping left is a bit more of a gentle climb. We're definitely not handling it well, so I'm probably better taking the slower but more gentle climb to the left. Am I surprised? Not in the slightest. Just here to take risks today, I guess. I believe in you. You got this. Definitely gonna take the more gentle climb out of here. Yeah, our traction motors are already starting to cook. Come on. Almost at the initial hill. Not looking good. What? Our speed is slowly picking up. Our temperature's slowly going down. It's flattening out. We might actually make it. Looks like we have survived the first hill. I think I need a better thumbnail, really showcase the... Oh yeah, just how much we're pulling with the DE2. I think it's safe we can speed up here. Just gotta take a right at the coal mine. Obviously, don't have access to a route map yet, even though I do have it. I can't use it. There we go. We made it up. Just barely. Now give it some time to breathe. You did good, little guy. But job isn't over yet. Alright, unfortunately I cannot service my train at Forest Central. Did I just... Definitely gonna use a lot of fuel, that's for sure. Although I do think, even though this climb is more gentle, it does get pretty intense after the coal mine. However, there might be another locomotive we can use. Even though I don't have my MU license, I can still figure out a way. One of the mods I did install was one that makes it so all the water towers are retracted by default. Someone in the comments of the last video suggested it, so whoever suggested it, thank you very much. And, oh, look at that, there's a D2. Should we stop and... I think it could be worth... We would need it in the front, though, that's the thing. Should we? Kind of just killed all my momentum thinking about it. So. Although that will eat up our time bonus too, so. I guess it's there if I need it, but I'm not sure if I need it at the moment, so. Of course, it would be a bit of a hike to come back. Yeah, I probably should have stopped. That kind of just killed all the momentum. Although there is a problem, though. It might despawn and spawn a locomotive I don't have the license to. Just, I don't know. I'm already going. I might as well just keep going. Traffic always trying to beat out the crossing. Very realistic. They definitely did a lot of good detail work with City South. We definitely need more cities. And overall, I do hope next time the map gets updated. Wait, I bet that's going to be a shop too sometime in the future. I think right now it's empty though. I do hope that next time the map gets updated, they expand it, because it does feel quite dense. Like, this spur over here could be used or something. I think there is a warehouse at the moment. I think that's where the slug is, but they could expand it somewhere. There are all sorts of places where they could expand upon. Alright. Is my decision to not grab another locomotive worth it? Definitely gambling, because it would have taken some time to grab the second one, but it would take more time if I get stuck here, go back and grab it. So it's a gamble. Gonna see if we're lucky today or not. Speed's dropping, or it's kind of plateaued right here. Temperature's doing all right. Now its speed's starting to drop. The trick with this locomotive that I've noticed is you want to make sure it's going fast if you're running it on the main line, because it generates a lot of heat at slower speeds, but faster you go, the better ventilation it gets. That's why it's really important to have a slug. I think just the way it overheats is its biggest downfall, but if you get a slug on it, it feels totally different. It's a lot more useful and powerful. Still though, I mean, it can be useful late game because of how cheap it is to operate too. Guess it all depends on your playing style. Overall, I think the devs did a really good job of balancing everything out. Even if it does break realism at times, like the steam locomotives, in real life they're more expensive to operate than diesels, but in game they're cheaper, which gives it the trade-off of them being harder to drive. But they're also pretty fun to drive too. Since it keeps things fair and balanced, I think that's an acceptable case of bending realism. So far, so good. Definitely burnt a lot of fuel. That is another thing too. Trains definitely in this game definitely have a smaller fuel capacity, but makes sense in terms of the map size and gameplay. If they do expand the map, they should adjust that accordingly. Just let it roll. Yeah, definitely doing better than I expected. I think I had some faith we would make it, but I knew it would be risky. Should I have just grabbed just the trailers? Probably, but where's the fun in that? Alright, I totally forget the layout first. This is another one of the, newer stations. I think just leave the junctions as is. I don't think so. Please tell me I said that correctly. That yard is filled to the brim, so I think so. Could there have been a better route? Possibly, but I think we're good. Those cars are not on the road. We will fit under here, right? Oh yeah, easy. We got well, those German steam locomotives. I forget which type it is. Well, those cars are just decoupled from each other. Must be part of the shunting job, maybe? Yeah, there you go. Get a scale for how long this train is relative to how small our locomotive is. Making good progress, though. And what yard do we have to put that in? 3I. Yeah, this side is definitely much easier than the other, but also a lot slower. Or maybe not a lot slower, but it's definitely slower. We've already used almost half our diesel. We should be able to make it, though. If I have to, I think I can just pay a fee and fill it up. It would also be nice to have some more, like, faster sections of track, as well as the tighter ones. big speed drop. We want to keep right. There is another hill coming up into the steel mill. Alright, everything's all set. Maybe it's a downhill. I actually kind of forget. Well, I mean, it's a hill either way. Just is a hill for our direction or the opposite. Or going downhill. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Alright. We're going to track 3, right? Yes, we are. Okay, it's a downhill. That makes life a lot easier. Still gonna give it some throttle, but not too much since we do have to watch our fuel. But at the same time, want to save time and get the time bonus. Stops at 60. All right. Oh, okay, we're coming in a little bit fast. We're coming in very fast. It's a bit of a steep uphill. Forgot about how steep that is. Still doable, I think. It's definitely gonna take some guesswork. Would it be easier to see the other side? Not really. I'm gonna guess right about here is a safe place to stop. Now we have to make the run all the way there, set the switches, and head back. Wait a minute. Do I have... I just realized. Do I have... I do not. Never mind, this changes things. I forgot, I think they made it. Maybe it's just hardcore mode that the hand car is just free. Very useful. Of course, I kind of forget how to use this thing. I forget which what controls the brakes. Just guess do it with my mouse. Yeah, I think in hardcore mode, they just kind of give it to you for free. Or, I don't know, I don't remember toggling a setting that says, like, free hand car. Because at the same time, I could have sworn that you had to get it from you had to get it from a garage. But that makes things way easier. And you can summon it for free, too. Much appreciated. Can be a bit tricky to control, though. That's the one issue. Try not to slam into our train, though I don't think it'd really do any damage. I don't think it's capable of taking damage or inflicting much damage, but no, I'm gonna take my chances right now. Alright. Although, still have to make the walk to the locomotive. Alright, and now to just back it up. Shouldn't be too hard, right? I did do a quick Google search, and yes, they did make it so the hand card, you're just giving it for free. So, nice. I am keeping a close eye on my traction motor attempts. Yep, and it's already getting mad at me. But there is a hill here, so I need some power. We seem to be making it, though. Barely. Is that enough power to get over? I think we need a bit more. Almost there. bushes in the way. I can't see very well. I think that should be in. Is it in? It should be. Ooh, that is like right on the cusp of what would be considered acceptable, but I think that's okay. I hope so. Where the hell did my air hose go? What? My air hose is gone. Okay, that's, it's there on that side. There it is. Game's just being weird. I really hope it takes that. Please accept the job. Please accept the job. Oh, thank God. Alright, we made 6 grand off of it. We got 9 grand. Still made the time bonus. Alright, now for the forest. It's been a while since I've done a job there. So we are going on to track 2. Alright. Bit of a unusual layout. But Derail Valley does have a bunch of industries with weird layouts, which keeps things interesting. Do have to keep an eye on my fuel, though. I mean, we should have enough, but I do know it is very steep getting up into the forest. How much money did we get? 18 grand. Almost enough for manual service. We're gonna want to make sure we stay to the right. Tiny bit of overspeed, but don't want to take a chance of getting stuck. And as my memory serves correctly, it is a 3%. But we are under the 2% limit, so hopefully we should make it. It's gonna be a close call, though. Got the farm. It's N class. Don't need the brakes here, just let gravity do the work. Not for too long, because still gotta make the hill. Do climb up quite a bit. Oh, looks like we made it. not there quite yet. I feel like the vehicle catalog should give ratings for 3% grades, as there are a couple around. Ooh, this is gonna be a close one, that's for sure. Traction motor's getting nice and toasty, but we might make it. This is very much going to be a close call. Alright, our speed is increasing. That is a good sign. Looks like we've made it. I feel like it does get up to 3% again towards the end, but I kind of forget. Alright, does go down for a bit. I think up here is a house too, which, to be honest, it's kind of useless. Would be nice if they gave it some more use. Just another place to store stuff, I guess. Looks like it's alright, yes, we're going in the right direction. Yeah, they should definitely give some more use to the house. It's like a roller coaster getting to the forest. And what track are we going on again? C2. Alright, I guess it is downhill. That's nice. I'm just so afraid it's gonna jump back up, but like I said, I haven't done a job to this station forever, so my memory isn't serving me very well. It was served right about the 3% grade, though. Right, station map. Let's see. Let's go right here. Station map, station map. Alright, let's see. Right into here. And we have successfully made it. What's this? Cab heater doesn't do anything yet. Yeah. With not much fuel to spare. And I will bring it to a stop right here. Alright, let's get this thing submitted. And we still made the time bonus. So we've gone 20 grand by ourselves. Now we got 28. Brings us a total of nearly 50 grand. Alright. So these are our jobs for next time. We could potentially do a run to the sawmill. Although that'll be for next episode. That's a little too heavy. Though I think it is mostly downhill. We do have to pay off our fees. So should probably do that now since the locomotive needs fuel. I'm not sure what license is required for that steam locomotive over there, but if it's an SO60, we can definitely afford it. Got lots of options, but save them for next episode. So, yeah, that's it for today's video, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.